OLED display and set the radio group to 1, and then empty out the arrays and set the temperature to 0. Okay, after that, in a forever loop, it will set the sanitizer. Okay, so this will be covered later on. And okay, so if movement near the machine is detected, okay, it will do a while loop, which will actually use the AD keyboard and see and a bunch of features, like say if you click A, it will plus 10. If you click B, it will minus 10. If you click A, it will minus 10, and it will plus 10 if you click B. C is minus 1, D is select, E is plus 1. Okay, so if I were register number 13, I would click B once, followed by clicking E 3 times. Okay, after that I will click D, okay, which will select in my register number, and then it will ask me to pinch the sensor area until I hear a beep 3 times, then a melody. Okay, this will be actually done with the microbit specified for temperature to the side of the machine itself. Yeah, okay, after this it will show the temperature with degrees Celsius at the end. Okay, after that we have a bunch of radio controls, and then two functions. Okay, one of the functions, okay, is from here, that will actually check your temperature. If it's greater than 33 and if it's lesser than 33 and it's greater than 25, then you'll be normal. But then if it's lesser than 25 or greater than 33, it will call the sick function. Okay, so what the normal function does is it will add you to the normal list. Okay, it will add you to the normal list, and then it will switch on the green color button, and then it will send out a radio signal, and after waiting 1 second, it will detect if there's any motion at the hand sanitizer button, hand sanitizer area, and if there is no movement, then it will actually make you play tone and ask you to please use sanitizer. Okay, same thing for here, but then it will actually say it seems you are sick, and it will say that your teacher will be notified, and it will click the red LED switching it on, and ask you to use the hand sanitizer. It will set the variable final temperature to 0, and then once the radio receives the number, it will wait 1 second. It will wait for the person to touch the sensor, and it will take temperature number 1. Okay, and it will play the first tone, wait another second, take temperature number 2, play the second tone, wait another second, temperature 3, and play the third tone, and then the final temperature will be actually the average of all 3, and it will play a melody. Okay, here it will check one more time if this one is calibrated to the microbit specific microbit itself, and it will check whether it's the person is sick or not, and then send in the function, send in the temperature. All variables to 0 and the radio group to 1, followed by if the teacher clicked A, okay, it will send out radio number 5 and wait 100 milliseconds, and then set the number sent to 5. If it clicked 6, if the teacher clicked B, it will send out 6 and wait 100 milliseconds before setting the sent number to 6. Okay, and then if sent is not equals to 5 or 6, then it will pass, whereas if it is 5, it will repeat the length of string, receive string, the number of times, and then show the received string. So it will just show a list of like all the register numbers who are present. But then whereas if it was 6, so the other option, it will show a list of their register numbers, so the teacher can verify who is sick and who is actually present in class and is perfectly alright. Works near the vicinity of the machine, it will actually detect with its motion detector over here, and then ask the student to do some task like entering their uh, index number, which they can do so with the AD keyboard over here. They can press the red button over here to -10, this red button to +10, this blue button to -1, and this blue one to +1, and the middle one is special because it's for selecting something. Okay, after that, once the student like selects their index number, they will be instructed to put their hand over here. Okay, this is actually another microbit which is used to take temperatures, right? So and then the student will be asked to remove their hand when they see a beep, when they hear a beep, and then put it back. So this is like getting 3 temperatures, and then the microbit will make an average of the 3 temperatures. Yeah. Okay. After that, the lights will indicate that they are good to go, and then it will ask them to use the hand sanitizer. But then, if the hand sanitizer is not used, the machine will actually beep incessantly. Yeah. So as in the the handle of the hand sanitizer is here. So when the proximity detector doesn't see movement, it will just not it right it it won't detect movement if a student doesn't click the uh, click the button. So it will actually start beeping. Yeah. And once the teacher with that third microbit is here, they can choose to see who's absent or who's present by clicking A and B. So this is easy for them, so that they can see who's sick and who's good to go for lesson. And we made it so that this design can be used throughout multiple classes in one school, because if the signal strength is greater than some amount, it will actually not work. Okay, if it's too fast, so if it's too less, say x signal strength, if the microbit's x signal strength radio signal strength is lower than x, it will actually not work. So this can be used along one corridor and along multiple classes without being affecting each other. Yeah. And this design is really useful for students, and also proves as a weatherproof, because these two sides will actually prevent it from water damage if there's any rain. Okay, the overall rigidness, these coverness, will actually protect it from more objects, more objects. So after that, the proximity detector is there so that students don't waste electricity by keeping this machine switched on all the time, and only when the student is there.